Welcome to Ride Review. Today we're checking out the 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom ABS, a sleek, minimalist bobber that brings classic steel styling and reliable performance at a stellar price. Updates for 2025. The Shadow Phantom returns largely unchanged for 2025, carrying over the styling revisions introduced in 2024. Optional ABS, dual discs front and rear. Retro bobber looks with blacked out finishes, fork gaiters, short fenders, spoked wheels, and machine-edge cylinder head fins. It arrives in dealerships starting November 2024, with an MSRP of $8,699 for the ABS version. Engine and transmission. Under the bobber-style tank sits a 745 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin, featuring SOHC and 3 valves per cylinder. It delivers smooth torque optimized for relaxed boulevard cruising. Power is sent via a wide-ratio 5-speed gearbox and shaft final drive, ideal for low-maintenance everyday use. Chassis, ergonomics, and ride feel. Rides on a steel frame with a low 25.6-inch, 650 mm. Seat height. This bike feels approachable at stops. Front and rear twin-piston disc brakes, 296 mm front, 276 mm rear, with standard ABS ensure predictable stopping. The spoke black wheels and matte bodywork nail the bobber aesthetic, while the solo saddle emphasizes minimalist function. The front suspension is a non-adjustable 41 mm telescopic fork, 5.5 in travel. The rear features preload adjustable dual shocks with 3.5 in travel. While comfortable in town, riders often find the suspension a bit basic for sustained highway touring. Real rider opinions. Owner feedback is mixed but candid. At approximately 550 pounds, the Shadow would be considered too heavy for a new rider, but the low seat height makes it manageable. They note slower highway acceleration and recommend suspension upgrades for better ride quality. Another says, "They're really nothing special. Make like 45 horsepower on a near 600 pounds bike. The 5-speed needs to be replaced with a 6-speed. These sentiments outline why the bike feels dated to some, yet still practical for entry-level riders. Pros and considerations. White heavy checkmark pros. Low seat height and approachable handling for riders of all levels. Shaft drive for clean, low-maintenance riding. Stylish bobber look refreshed with LED lighting and retro blacked-out elements. Solid pricing. MSRP around $8,699 for ABS model. Reliable, easygoing engine, emissions compliant with EPA standards. Warning considerations. Modest power, around 44 horsepower, from the 745 cubic centimeters V-twin can feel underwhelming at highway speeds. Only a 5-speed gearbox, no overdrive for calm cruising. Suspension and seat comfort may fall short on long rides, especially with pillions. Lacks modern rider aids, no traction control, ride modes, or fuel gauge. Some reviewers call the overall design too conservative and unchanged for over a decade.